as the student published a paper, we noticed there was a paper here. It says similarity report unavailable. That just means the student currently can't see it. If you want your students to be able to see their reports, when you go to your assignment, there's a more actions and we can edit the settings. When we first created the assignment, there was an option here for optional settings. All we did was put in our title and our dates, but you can go through the optional settings. So you can allow late papers or not allow late papers. We're talking about similarity reports, talking about biographical information. So you can change all of these. So here is what that little warning we had. Allow students to see similarity reports. If we want them to be able to see that, you would just switch that check there and then scroll down and submit so it keeps our changes. And there's an option to keep those settings for future assignments. So then your same settings will apply each assignment if you have a certain set that you like to use. I am ready to grade my paper. So let's view the paper. You would see all of your students listed here. So you can see the title of their paper, and it will give you a percentage and a color code of their paper. So let's go ahead and click on similarity. And so the first time through, you'll take a quick tour or click on the thing. So we've got review flags. I can tell you the overall similarity. We can use the original text and navigate to other papers. So we can go through and we can download it if we need to. All right, so if I had more students, I could use these arrows and go to their next paper. So no flags to review, but we're 60% copied. So if I go there, I can see 40% came from this litstudies.org, and it will highlight it in your document. It shows you exactly from that resource where it was copied from. So we can see flag number 1 and where it is. If I go to number 2, I can see from Wikipedia. All of this is copied from Wikipedia. So it's got more information that we can see. And so now you can see the report for your students. If we're done with this box, we'll close this window. We can also download the report. So if we open it, then it's just the original file. It's not showing us the comparison. But that is how you can see the similarity. Now, the student, because they had turned in their assignment, they would go back to their Google Classroom, go back to their assignment. Since they turned in, they would go here to mark as done. So they're not actually submitting the paper in Google Classroom, but they went through the steps in TurnItIn to mark as done. So now they won't get late warnings and reminders and things like that. And you would see that in your classroom as well. If I go to my classroom and I quickly go to my practice, now I have one TurnItIn assignment. I know I can go to TurnItIn and check, or I could just go straight to TurnItIn and check. So that is how to use TurnItIn with Google Classroom.